I I don't agree with the move. I think that right here you're going to get the knee-jerk reaction. You're going to the market play out. Oil, we did trade below $100 after he spoke here a little bit ago. Yeah, and we could see gas prices come off, and there's going to be pressure for those running the pumps to pull those prices down. But typically, we don't see those prices. Once they rise in the spring, they don't come down until kids go back to school. So I don't know what the effect is really going to be. And the way I like to think of it is, as Isaac Newton said, for every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. And I'm not looking at the equal or opposite reaction as the market going down. I'm looking at 6 to 9 months out and the fundamental landscape with that we're going to see here in our reserves and the overall, production that we can, or the spare capacity that can be produced, not only here in the U.S., but around the world.
So in the near term, what is the existing or lasting impact to consumers at the end of the day who are already spending more on this and having to decide where to cut some of their other expenditures?
Listen, I do think that the move here is going to get some headline recognition. I mean, they're going to potentially see prices come off for the pump here for the next month or two, maybe, and they'll get some votes going into midterms. But I really think that they're sacrificing, some near-term gains for some longer-term potential issues. And this is the type of maneuver that could drive crude out above $150, going into next year. And again, it's not something that's going to happen right now, but looking out 6 to 9 months would be my concern.
So then OPEC and OPEC Plus, if you're looking at them and they're saying, look, we're going to be staying the course for now. But as they're watching the US make this move, and of course, the International Energy Agency also weighing more releases on top of the 60 million barrels of oil already agreed to earlier this month, is there going to be a tipping point where OPEC perhaps does change course? And what would that be?
Well, can OPEC change course? I think that's a better question. I mean, they are adding 432,000 barrels per day right now. Or in May, they added 400,000 each month over the last 4 to 6 months, and that was from their production cuts at the onset of the pandemic. But can they bring back more production than they are? I think that's the biggest fear in the market that nobody's talking about. Is you have Saudi Arabia and UAE, as of about a month ago, were the only two nations that can produce at pre-pandemic levels. Now you have potential lockups with Russian oil, which also hurts. So are you actually going to be able to see OPEC bring back more production than they already are? If they were to announce a larger increase in production over the coming months and they weren't able to meet that, what does that show? That would really show that the spare capacity in this world is much tighter than initially thought and would drive oil prices immediately higher, not just by a couple bucks, but by $10, $20, $30. And that's the bigger fear out there. So for right now, they're probably trying to play this very quiet. And you saw the attacks on Saudi Arabia from the Houthis, last week and the week before. That they quickly came out and said that this removes them from the discussion of bringing back more production. They're looking for a reason to not bring back more production. I think Saudi Arabia is happy with the rising price of oil right now. But again, the question becomes, there's about 135% over compliance across OPEC right now. They're not able to bring back the production that's already being asked for. So I think that's the bigger issue here.
Speaking of production, Bill, the president didn't just tap the Strategic Reserve today. He used the opportunity to criticize the industry. And he said, quote, the president calling on Congress to make companies pay fees on wells from their leases that they haven't used in years and on acres of public lands they are hoarding without producing. Is there merit to the notion that the industry is simply not drilling on 9,000 permits? And how do you expect the oil and gas industry to fight that narrative?
First, I think those are just words. He's grabbing headlines. He's trying to garner votes and support. At the end of the day, I mean, the current policies have ultimately tied a hand or both hands behind the back of producers, and then are saying, "Hey, go produce, go to the fight with no hands," essentially. And now they're trying to take the lands away. So. Or tax the lands. And I don't know if that's something that could actually be approved by Congress, if it has to go through Congress, and how the logistics of that would actually play out. But I think it's for more of a headline reaction right now. But I think it's a bad precedent to start here, but it could stays in line with the recent narrative and the recent policies that the current White House has put in place to initially hold back production, initially handicap these producers too. And now they're calling on these producers, but there's a lot of questions ahead. Maybe there's some relief in taxes right now for the production of oil. Maybe there's some regulatory relief at this point in time, but as soon as they ramp these up, these wells take 6-9 months or longer to get ramped up. And as soon as they ramp them up, then they could hit them with the taxes and regulations again. So, and then the producers get burned with a lot of costs. It's a tough game to play when you're playing against an enemy, and that's what it's become. It's become the White House is the enemy of the producers, and it's not the producers' fault.